Okay, so do I find that multipliers on IUL policies are worth it? For example, Pac Life charges 7.5% to earn a multiplier of 2.7%. Okay, that one's a tough one. I think that's way too much. The charges that I see for Pac Lives is way too much. So what is happening here is anytime we start getting into the multipliers, almost anytime, if there's a charge to the multipliers, what's happening is these companies are giving you an opportunity. They're giving you an opportunity for more growth, but it's going to cost you. So now you're stepping away from the safety that the IUL provides. You're stepping away from that safety of a 0% floor, and you're moving into greater risk. Okay? That's going to be a personal question of whether you want to take it or not. I would not get into a policy like that for large amounts of premium, for large amounts of my overall portfolio. Okay? The Allianz product I was talking about earlier, it's a 40% bonus, and it costs you 1%. That's strong. So if you get an 8% growth in the policy, you're going to get credited 12%, and it's only going to cost you 1%. If the stock market index has a growth of 3%, now you're looking at just over 1%, just under 1.5%. You're going to cover the cost of that rider. Okay, so for me, I'm comfortable getting into that, especially because it offers an uncapped option and the ability to lock it anytime throughout the year. To me, that 1% adds risk, and then those other options reduce the risk. So that's something I'm comfortable with, and I'm comfortable with doing in larger amounts. Okay, now I'm just starting out with my kids' policies, which aren't really going to be that much. I'm going to be putting in $3,000 a year into those policies and shooting for that bonus multiplier. To get charged 7.5% to earn 2.7, yeah, it's intriguing, and for people that are willing to gamble and risk, might be worth it. Okay, but you got to realize that's what it is, because none of us know how the stock market is going to perform on any given year. So how often do you have to get a gain, and how big does that gain have to be to make it worthwhile? I'm not contracted with Pac Life, and so I haven't played around with those. I don't have any experience with their products long term like that, but I hear about it. I hear about the expenses that come along with that, and they concern me. So that's where I'm at on those. If you want to opt in and try that, come back, let us know how it's going. Check in. But to me, it's too much risk. Too much risk for me on my policies. If I'm set on everything else and I've got money that I can burn, I might consider putting it in there. But the Allianz product with the guarantees that come with that, I think I'm going to be pretty happy with that. I would probably opt for that every time over engaging in something more risky. But that's just me, to each their own. You truly appreciate my integrity with poly design. I'm a go-giver, one of the highest compliments I can give. I appreciate that. I really do. Because when I hear that, it's a recognition of what I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to present everything that we deal with. As you know, if you've watched my videos, I don't bag on IULs because I'm trying to sell whole life. I don't bag on whole life because I'm trying to sell IULs. I don't bag on the stock market because I'm trying to sell insurance. And I don't bag on insurance because I'm trying to sell the stock market. I try and look at all of this stuff realistically and think about, what would I do with these products? How can I design them the best for you guys? And how can I present the information and share with you guys this stuff in a transparent manner so that you know exactly what you're getting into? So let's see. Does Allianz have multipliers? Yes. Allianz has two different bonus options. The one that they offer that's free is a 15% bonus, and the one that they charge a 1% asset fee for is a 40% multiplier. Those are great. They have different caps depending on which index option. But then they also have the uncapped options in both of those. And the difference between the uncapped options in both of those is the participation rate. So in one of them, I think the participation rate is 135%, and in the other one, I think it's 150 or 155%. So they always, when it comes to index options, insurance companies will always trade you one thing for another. When they offer you bonus multipliers, they're going to somehow offset that risk on their end. They're going to transfer some of that risk to you. When it comes to participation rates, that risk is overall growth potential. Okay, you're going to limit your overall growth potential with that particular index at 135% or 150%, depending on the multipliers. And the greater risk that they want to offer you, the more they'll end up charging you to give you that. That's where you get the 7.5% charge, or the 1% charge, or the 2% charge. This depends on the company. But essentially, it's up to you to decide how much risk are you comfortable with, and how much risk are they trying to transfer to me, and do I want it or not? Those are the ultimate answers. So you hear Allianz has some of the best multipliers. Yeah, they are. I really like it. And it's not just that they're some of the best because of the numbers that they are, but they also, it's with the guarantees that come along with them that help to make them the best. The 15% guarantee that they have for the free option is really high. That's strong. That they offer all of these along with a fixed 5% loan option, where you can still keep your money in the market and potentially earn 8, 10, 12, 14 plus % interest. That's amazing. You know, it's very attractive for someone like me. This was a question asked and answered during one of our WealthCare Wednesdays live streams. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below, or join us on one of our WealthCare Wednesday live streams, where you can ask the question and we'll answer it on the air live. I hope you found value in today's video. If you'd like to find out more about IUL and whole life, check out these videos right over here, and we'll see you next time. Now go maximize your cash flow.